Hello, students. We are back with the topic management by objectives. So, management by objective, it is a strategic management model that aims to improve the performance of an organization by clearly defining objectives that are agreed to by both management and employees. According to the theory, having a say in goal setting and action plans encourages participation and commitment among the employees, as well as aligning the objectives across the organization. Management by objectives in practice. Management by objectives outlines 5 steps that organization should use to put their management technique into practice. First one, the first step is to either determine or revise organizational objectives for the entire company. This broad overview should be derived from the firm's mission and vision. The second step is to translate the organizational objectives to employees. Then third step is to stimulating the participation of employees in setting individual objectives. After the organization's objectives are shared with the employees from the top to the bottom, employees are encouraged to help set their own objectives to achieve these larger organizational objectives. This gives employee greater motivation since they have greater empowerment. In the fourth step, it involves monitoring the progress of the employees. In step 2, a key component of the objectives was that they are measurable in order for employees and managers to determine how well they are met. In the fifth step, in the final step, is to evaluate and reward employee progress. This step includes how honest the feedback is being given on what was achieved and not achieved by the employees. Now, here in this slide, we are going to discuss the need for management by objectives. Here, the management by objective process helps the employees to understand their duties at the workplace. Key result areas are designed for each employee as per their interest, specialization, and their education qualification. The employees are clear as to what is expected from them. Management by objective process leads to satisfied employees. It avoids job mismatch and unnecessary confusions. Employees, in their own way, contribute to the achievement of the goals and objectives of the organization. Every employee has his own role at the workplace. Each one feels indispensable for the organization and eventually develops a feeling of loyalty towards the organization. They tend to stick to the organization for a longer span of time and contribute effectively. They enjoy at the workplace and do not treat work as a burden. Management by objectives ensures effective communication amongst the employees. It leads to a positive ambience at the workplace. Management by objectives leads to well defined hierarchies at the workplace. It ensures transparency at all levels. A supervisor of any organization would never directly interact with the managing director in case of the queries. He would first meet his reporting boss, who would then pass on the message to his senior and so on. So here a hierarchy is maintained and all the employees tries to follow this sequence. Everyone is clear about his position in the organization. The management by objective process leads to highly motivated and committed employees. The process sets a benchmark for every employee. Now, there are also some of the limitations of management objective process. It sometimes ignores the prevailing culture and working conditions of the organization. More emphasis is being laid on targets and objectives. It just expects the employees to achieve their targets and meet the objectives without even bothering much about the circumstances in which the employees are working. Maybe the circumstances and the environment is not that supportive to achieve those objectives, but there is a restriction. The management by objective process increases comparisons between the individuals at the workplace. Employees tend to depend on politics and other unproductive tasks to outshine their fellow workers. Some of the characteristics of MBO systems are some form of corporate or unit plan by which objectives are laid down, measurable and time bound objectives for each managerial position. Objectives for each position are established by the job holder and the boss together. Mutually agreed job improvement plans to facilitate the accomplishment of objectives. Periodic reviews and updating wherever necessary of the mutually agreed objectives by the boss and the subordinates together. Some of the features of management by objective process are social process. It is a continuous process. It is universal, iterative, and composite as well. Now let us see the process of management by objectives. So that there is the topmost management. At the top there is a topmost management, the higher level, and the next comes that the topmost management establishes long-term goals, and then establishes and the superiors establish specific objectives, and then they develop the action plans, and then they appropriate results, then finally they take the corrective actions. Establishing specific objectives and developing the action plan is done by the superiors and the subordinates. They combine together and do this. Okay, here we are describing that the same process here. Goal setting. First and foremost, the long term goals of the organization are defined, such as the strategic intent, mission, vision, and goals. Action plan refers to the way through which the objectives are to be achieved. Performance appraisal. Here at this stage a comparison is made between the actual and the a comparison is made between the actual work determined and the standards. Okay, yes. Now what are the benefits if any organization is adopting this process, management by objectives? Then how it would be benefited? It facilitates the employees to understand their tasks and duties in a better way. It is helpful in designing the key result areas for each employee according to their interest and specialization. Eliminates overlapping and confusions. Every employee contributes towards the achievement of the objectives by successfully completing the tasks and duties. Creates an open communication environment in the organization. So thank you students for having patience and listening to this topic of management by objectives, and in the further classes we would be discussing the rest of the topics. Thank you. एक और बचा है बस, ठीक है.